In case you guys are wondering where the 1 key cost phobies guide is, I already covered everything you could do with the starter 1 cost phobies in my previous video, on top of other tips to get your win rate up, so make sure to check it out if you want an easier time playing phobies. The first phobia we're going to look at is Eternal Night. Now, Eternal Night is arguably the worst out of the 2 cost phobies you can get, however, that doesn't necessarily mean he's bad. Due to its high damage stat and its race being dimensional, it can be a scary phobia to deal with. Unfortunately, the problem lies in its HP being so low that your opponent will typically hit it once with a range unit and finish it off with a 1 key cost phobia. It's best to use Eternal Night on maps without healing spas, otherwise your opponent will just kill it off and then heal the death damage. Avoid leaving it in positions where your opponent can finish it off with a 1 key cost phobia. You mainly want to target squishy units, preferably undead units, as they have a harder time healing from the death damage. Next we have K900, which I'd argue is the third best of the 4 you can get. K900 is an all around great unit. It has great HP, decent damage, and being mechanical makes it immune to poison and disease. Due to its high HP, you can use it to capture multiple panic points if you play him right. K900 also makes for a good early game mini tank, allowing you to gain control of the map early on and block those pesky sheeping cats from poisoning your undead phobies. Next we have Gesundheit, which some can argue is better than Cassowary in certain cases. Now what makes this phobia so great is that it's a ranged flying unit that deals devastating damage at a whopping 500 per hit. This makes Gesundheit an excellent unit to defend choke points. If you plan on attacking with Gesundheit, consider using obstacles to help cover Gesundheit and then flying over it to attack your enemies. Just be careful as Gesundheit lacks high HP, making it a very squishy glass cannon. Finally we have Cassowary, which is probably one of the best phobies in the entire game. The reason it's so good is due to its ability, which essentially gives it range for 1 melee attack, making it very similar to a range unit. It's an excellent counter to jar cannon, being able to one-shot it if they're both of equal level, and being a positive trait due to Cassowary costing only 2 keys. Cassowary is very versatile, being able to excel in both defense and offense. It can be used to defend choke points very easily and pairs well with range units. Due to Cassowary's ability moving at 1 tile, it allows your range unit to follow up in those tight corridors where other range units might fail to reach. That's gonna do it for today's videos, guys. If you guys found this guide useful, consider leaving a like and subscribing, as I will be posting more guides on all the starter phobies.